Hi, welcome to Coffee in the Greenhouse. Welcome to part two of me doing my own little bonsai tree. First time I've done it, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I've watched a few YouTube videos and tried to get some hints and tips from them. And I have to say, there's some bloody good instructions out there. There's some fantastic people out there doing this. So this is part two. Yesterday, the whole thing was just like that. It came in this big pot and it was just one great big mound. So what I did, go back and watch it, but what I did, I took it out the pot, got all the dirt off the roots, trimmed back the roots so it was big enough to fit in the pot I wanted it to do. And this morning I've been trimming trimming the pine needles off to see what kind of shape I want to go. Now, I'm not cutting any more pine leaves off at the moment, but what I am going to do is cut some of the flowers off because I want as much energy to go back into the plant and not the flowers, because it needs to heal. It needs time, in my mind. I don't know if this is right, but in my mind, the plant needs time to heal before I do anything else to it. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got my little snippy snips and I'm just going to cut off. I'm going to cut them all off, okay? And by cutting the seeds off, the energy will be sent back to the main plant itself. Now, if you've never done anything like this, like me, you can see that the plant's already stressing with all the work that it had done to it yesterday. It's stressed because that one was like that yesterday and now it's flopping. So I think it's a good idea for me to do this. What I found yesterday, now this one here, that's the dog. Now this one here, I'm not going to cut right back because it's got a tiny little bud there, so I'm going to keep that on and hope more pine needles will grow from that. But it has got a long one further down that I'm going to cut off. So yeah, if you're having a think about doing something like this, if you suffer with mental health issues, it's bloody fantastic because it helps you to live in the moment. That's it. Your mind goes on the plant and it gives your mind focus. Okay, instead of worrying about what's gone on in the past, what's going on in the future, you basically are living in the moment. And that is something that we all fail to do, I think. So that's why I started doing little crafts like this to detract my mind from the stress that it was under. And I tell you what, since I've been doing it, I am a lot calmer and I can handle things a lot differently. Right, so what I'm doing here, some of them are not all woody. Some of them are green and then go into woody. So I'm only cutting the green, on those ones, I'm just cutting the green parts off and leaving the stems so I can reassess those at a later date. Now I know it can look a bit horrific cutting a plant back like this, but sometimes it's better for the plant. Is that the last one? Oh no, see one more there. And another one there. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, another one bites. Yeah, don't give up my day job. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful day today. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now that's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not going to stress the plant out anymore. But what I am going to do is, some of the roots are a little bit too exposed for my, it is still wobbly because it only got repotted yesterday. So what I am going to do is just put some more soil on it, just to cover some. I don't want all the roots covered over because I quite like them exposed, but I just want to make sure that it's steady, okay? And what I'm going to do, I've got my little plastic ball here. This is just one of my old crafting things, and I'm going to push this dirt into the deeper roots just to make sure that they are stable and that they're all surrounded and air isn't trapped in there. Okay, so push it all down underneath those roots. Like I say, I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I tell you what, I'm bloody enjoying it. I felt so relaxed last night when I went indoors after being out in the greenhouse yesterday doing this. I felt so relaxed and I actually had a great night's sleep. So I actually think I had a really good dopamine boost yesterday by doing this. Instead of having my dopamine usually comes from eating biscuits, but I'm on a diet. So hence the coffee and no biscuits, but I'm here with my little plant. So you guys have a fabulous day, and I will keep you updated on how the little beauty's going, and I think I'm going to call him Bob. I hope Bob's going, and I'll catch you soon. Bye. Now before you go, I've not finished. I've decided I've not finished. I'm going to cover it with moss that I've just found in my garden. Now by doing this, it's going to keep moisture in there, okay, and hopefully help to feed the pine. Okay, so all I'm going to do is place it, no digging or anything, just place it around the base of the tree, okay? And what I'm going to do in a second is water it as well. So it needs a good water because it is a hot day and it has been stressed by me cutting it and moving it. So by doing this, it's going to help to make it feel better. Yeah, so it is going to make it feel better and keep all that moisture in there, especially with it being so hot at the moment. So that's it. That's my little, ooh, still got a few patches. That is my little first attempt at a bonsai. See you soon.